Hello humans. Welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Today we're going to be playing Horizon Zero Dawn. If you didn't know that, then what the heck did you think we were doing? And yeah, I don't know, I had to be me. Upgrading your gear at a workbench keeps viable against higher level enemies. This isn't a workbench. I can't talk to this individual. And so we're currently in Chainscrape, and I see a bunch of new quests that I really want, but there's a lot of stuff on my HUD, and I don't know what the heck to do about it. So we're just gonna kind of run around and see how everything goes. And I should probably do an audio check, because I have no clue how loud it is comparatively. And so I wouldn't know where to go. Okay, we need to actually play so I can actually hear it. Alright, where's this new quest? It's 18 meters inside, theoretically. Hello, man.
Hey, Milda. Milda, I took some of your stew last time I went into the wild.
A little louder than me. Hold on. Thank you, mod.
Kept me going for a week.
Gosh, I heard myself 4 times over. There we go. Hold on, one more thing. Open that. Alright, we're good.
Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole. Enjoy it while it lasts.
What does that even mean?
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
I don't know who Olvind is.
Oh,
Unless
my
I do, in which
apologies.
case I forgot.
it's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Why wouldn't I want the food?
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
The ale,
Are
probably.
Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, no trouble.
Okay.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems.
This is the Grotto mission all over
As
again.
for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way, assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildif. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like,
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
if you say so.
Alright, buddy. I'll be back. Ooh, new errand. Dash of
Already got enough
courage.
meat and bitter leaf. Just need to grab a metal panel from the scrounger pile.
Apparently I have that. Blacklaw, hey Magma, sorry for not showing up last live. I was outside my house 90% of the time. No worries, man. I'm glad you're here now. Hopefully the 90% was for good reasons and not for being super busy reasons, as I have been experiencing a bit lately. We are currently running around this town and gathering all the quests we can, and I don't know where to start, but this one's closest.
We are on the same side here, Ulvund. What
Hello.
do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate.
Oh, this
You
guy.
think I can
This
be
guy's the
bought?
jerk.
If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it. What other choice do you have?
We don't like this guy for
Hi.
reasons,
Savior,
apparently.
what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
Okay.
So, the savior herself.
Right, I'm popular
Walter
for
of
some
Derval,
reason.
Gutter of Hughes.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior.
Could've just said
Ulvund
warrior,
Free,
but okay.
At your service.
Stop harassing people.
What could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention
never in
must
Meridian?
be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy, and
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
Stop
You don't
harassing
seem to
people.
have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble,
That's-
ha! Born with a hammer in hand I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
Bull
And
crap.
where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
Yeah, I don't trust
You
you.
ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. Then just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
I don't trust you, but
If
okay.
Chain Scrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then. People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chain Scrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
Oh my
You
god, we
said
got
you
more to talk
founded
about
Chain
apparently.
Scrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chain Scrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
I think the words he's telling
Where's
us
the whistle?
are noble,
I didn't
but
leave town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent
Not-
Osram lives.
I'm
I
going
don't
to clear
trust
out the
them
bristlebacks.
entirely.
And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Interesting. New side quest. This was
Saw
already
that
a
Carja
quest.
Magistrate wanted.
Yeah,
But
probably should.
He's in the tavern.
Okay. Back to the tavern, I guess. Magistrate, where you at, buddy?
Savior, over here.
What's the button? Right. The
Savior,
willing? Java the
taking
willing.
time. My condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that,
means-
the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure.
I bet it was
The
him.
first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
Okay.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess.
Of course.
Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Carja for the Bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
Interesting.
How does blaming the Carja for the Bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Carja loosed the Bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the Bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
Interesting.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape.
Yeah, I did.
Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
Not necessarily. You could
You
leave,
said the
but okay.
Bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Carja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Okay. So I saw one more quest around here. A melee pit? Oh my god, there's so much to this game. I'm so intrigued to jump into all this. I don't understand why things are locked though, but this melee pit isn't, and can only imagine what that means, and so I will jump straight in, happily. New melee pit. What's this?
You wanted to speak to me?
Nice eyes.
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines.
Uh-huh.
Name's Odur. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior,
Who?
Oops.
the
I didn't mean to skip
Enduring,
that.
a legendary Tanakh fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tanakh have
Sure, it
training
wasn't
pits just
anything
like this
super
one.
important.
It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tanakh are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tanakh don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offered challenges to test your fighting skill.
I will
Who would I be
win.
fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dull blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry.
I don't trust that.
What do you say? Up for some training?
With eyes like that, I don't think I
That's
would
what I
trust
like to hear.
anything with him. Melee pit, chain scrape. Melee pits test your close quarter fighting skills against other human opponents. Complete all challenges against other fighters to ultimately face the pit master. The pit also, oh my god, the pit also allows you to practice your melee skills in a focused tutorial or an open-ending trading session. Okay, practice melee skills and unlock combos in forced tutorials. Oh, focused. Oh my god. I guess let's learn us some stuff. Might as well. I really like melee, so makes I hit new Aaron the Enduring. Hit your opponent with light attacks. Does he hit back, or am I just beating the crap out of him for no reason?
Attacks are fast, but easily blocked.
They can
Learn
be
to combine them with
blocked.
other attacks.
Wait, they can be blocked? I've mastered light attacks. Complete all challenges in the melee pit to unlock the pit master challenge. Oh, so I have to get through these anyway. Why can't I do this? Oh, I need the... I don't have the thing. Okay. Sure. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3. We're just beating the
The
crap
attacks
out of
break
him.
weapon blocks and do more damage.
Yeah,
But they're slow, so your opponents might counterattack.
sure. I just floated temporarily. Okay. Power attacks. I figured out how to do these. The Resonator Blast, however, I did not. There we go.
Smash weapon blocks to really hammer an enemy with damage. But they're slow and leave you vulnerable. So pick your moment.
Okay. I kind of like this. I like this. This is good. I really hope that this keeps for like all the pits as a whole. Keep hitting an enemy with melee attacks to build up energy, and the resonator on your spear, when fully charged, the end of your spear will have a blue glow. Use any attack with G to energize your target and create a glowing energy point. Alright. This I haven't fully figured out yet.
Energize after attacks. I think landing heavy attacks or combinations will energize them faster. To use that energy, try attacking your enemy. See if you can energize them.
Interesting.
Savior of Meridian wins!
Wow, we kind of ruined them. Alright, so this teaches you how to do specific things, which is nice. So that's all the tutorials I can do for now. Challenges, we can do a Resonator Blast challenge or just practice. Unlimited time in this mode, there's no time where you can practice your melee skills against your opponent for as long as you can, like, return to the Pitmaster and end the session. Alright, well, let's not do that. Let's do this, I guess. Performing, defeat your opponent with a Resonator Blast. This technique utilizes your melee and ranged attacks and deals a massive amount of damage at once. Okay. So I just have to Resonator Blast them? I don't know how many hits this takes.
You can your spear can deal with that armor, use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy order attack to blast the armor off. That spear can give you the edge in
Did
battle.
it.
Keep energizing it, and then your enemies.
I did it.
Triggering
Was
those
there
energy
more?
blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
I did it. Why are you yelling at me still? There we go. 20 seconds. It took me 20 seconds. This is a speedrun category for sure. If it's not, I'm very surprised. Anyway, I mean, I guess that's it. Nothing left to do.
Nice to see you back here. What can I help you with?
Nothing probably, because I did it all. I literally don't know what else I can do. Alright. Talk to the pitmaster. I'm talking.
Welcome back, Savior. Here for some practice?
Am I supposed to do the open-ended practice? You know what, fine. We'll see what this is about. I don't know if there's like achievements or something here, but I think oh wait, I don't know how this works. Oh, I took damage. Interesting. Okay, he's actually fighting me. Interesting. Oh, okay.
I could see her.
Alright.
I could live in a forge if they paid me enough.
Then bam. Is this just endless, or how do I fight the pitmaster? How long until he doesn't have armor? Because he's running out. I am lagging. Holy crap. Oh, shoot. What happens if I die in this? That's gonna hurt. Oh, I'm very injured. Interesting. Do I have to hit him in the back or something to make that last piece fall off? Oh, I healed to 60. Do I attack you now? End the practice.
You did it!
I did it. I don't know what I did, but I did it. With training comes victory. The best warriors know how to keep their skills as sharp as their blades. Complete all challenges in the melee pit to unlock the Pitmaster challenge. Okay, and I need my skills for that? Or is it just... I think I need all the skills that I don't have. Alright, so... You're not very helpful then, right now. But thank you for educating me on nothing, I guess. I don't know. That was helpful, but I don't know what the heck the point was. Anyway, let's go see what this unknown point is all about. I feel like I didn't talk through any of that. Did I seriously? Was I quiet that whole time? I did. Hi, Andy. I did do it. I just want to say, Andy, I heard that shout out you did, and therefore I'm going to aggressively say that everyone here should go check out Unknown Andy right now. He's chatting on screen. So if you have a Twitch, go check him out. It's just Unknown Andy, ANDE. And follow this man because he deserves it, and he does great content. He's a very new streamer, and he's done like 4 hours pretty often of Horizon Zero Dawn content. So you better go say hi to him and tell him I sent you, so he knows that my shout out's superior, obviously. Get shouted out, nerd. I'm kidding. Hi, how's it going? My stash? I have a stash? Oh, there's purple stuff. Is this my stash? Okay, I don't know what that was about, but there's a quest over here, so I'm gonna go say hi to that. Hello? What the heck is going on in here? Hi.
What happened to you?
You sick?
That damn mine is what happened to me.
Are you the guy that ran screaming from the bristlebacks?
Won't be the last injury if Ulvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Ulvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down? and take me through it.
Okay, so what's wrong with
How
Olvin?
come
We don't like
Olvin's
this
in
guy.
charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Okay.
Who's Corvind?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvin... his demands go beyond unreasonable.
Okay.
Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
Interesting.
You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvind and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
Okay,
I
weird
could
way to
check in
say
on
I
the
was
crew
right,
if
but
I'm in the
sure.
area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Wonder if I can go mining. It's not Aloy's thing, but it would be interesting. Alright, so my map. Do I have any skill points? I have a single skill point. Well, I want to go down this warrior path. Critical boost. Nora warrior. Powerful melee attack combo. Or block breaker. Immediately break an enemy's weapon guard and leave them vulnerable to a follow-up quick attack. Alright, well, I think it'd be nice to break them, but I'm really confused if all of this is for... This is all like human attacks is what I'm seeing, and I don't know why. And I don't fully understand it, but okay. Energized duration, that'd be nice. Critical strike plus. Well, I do like critical strike, so let's unlock this one then, and we'll probably stop by the melee pit before too long to try it out, but as far as I understand, it's that. And that's pretty good. Okay, I let go of my keyboard, but sure. Anyway, let's go see what this thing is. Machine strike beginning? I don't know what that means. Is this the stash that I heard about? What is this? This is your stash. It can be found in every settlement as well as many other locations throughout the world. When you gather items beyond your carrying capacity exceeds items will be sent to your stash from here. You can retrieve items individually or restock your inventory by holding R. By upgrading your pouches at the workbench, you can increase your carrying capacity. Okay. So we basically have an infinite inventory. Things will just get stashed here. Oh, right, because it kept telling me things were sent to my stash. Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm too lazy to really care about that right now, so we'll come back when we have something worth actually doing things for. What's the machine strike beginner, though? What is this? I don't know. There's just so many, like, blue doodads on my compass, and I'm curious. How do I get in this building? Is this part of the tavern? How do I get in here? I don't think that's how that works. I think it's down here. Yep. What's this?